In 1066, the Abbasids are vassals of the Seljuk Empire. However, today I'm gonna be changing that, and I will be recreating the Abbasid Caliphate and destroying the Seljuks. Also, you should subscribe. It's the year 1066 and we're playing as the Sunni Caliphate, which is of course owned by the Abbasid dynasty. We are vassals of the Seljuks, who are extremely strong, but we still hold Baghdad, and we are the Caliph, the leader of Islam. Sunni Islam, that is, of course. And our goal today is to restore the Abbasid Caliphate somewhere to, a decent size. We are learning focused, however I'm not gonna go with that, I'm gonna go with well focused because I wanna play tall for a change, and I'm gonna reset all my perks so I can go for, instead of Theologian, I can go for the Scholar, so I can buy claims. We have available Dynasty Legacy, only one. That's not really, I don't think that's how it is. I think I'll take Glory, why not? I have my heir here because I'm 49, and he's good in diplomacy, he's a Grey Eminence. But he's also lazy, craven, and arbitrary. And arbitrary is a big sin. So that's really bad. Oh, I can marry him off to the actual Seljuk Emperor. I'm not gonna do that, I can't call him into any of my wars, but I'll marry him off to, I think... Maybe I could marry him off for inheritable traits. So that, First thing I wanna do is conquer Khuzestan and then create the kingdom and then, get independent from the Seljuks and beat the shit out of them. Also, we have good holdings like Baghdad, which is good, very good in terms of making money. And we have some other holdings we can take. For instance, this guy who's, for some reason... Oh, I don't have Crown Authority to revoke his title? Now I do have now. And it doesn't cost me legitimacy, which we have a lot of. Oh, we have also the Mantle of the Prophet. Oh, if I could get this county, which is actually, still in my... No, it's not actually, it's not in my duchy. Are there any more important or historical buildings in my duchy? No, there are not. But here in Samara there's a good building. Here's the ruins of the Palace of Ctesiphon, which I can restore, but I need to be Hellenic, Nestorian, Machianean, or Zoroastrian. Well, I get plus holding and building construction time, so that's good. And I can also create a lot of new places here that I can rule over, which I'm gonna do. I wanna, for now, get 400 gold and build another castle so I can, actually have some holdings. Our liege is at war with the Byzantines, that's not our problem. Right, now I can create another castle holding here. And these are all floodplains. That's like one of the best terrains in the entire game. So this is gonna do a lot for us. And I also wanna go on a pilgrimage because I need more piety to buy claims. I wanna expand in this guy's lifetime, so I need to do this very quickly. We also gain golden obligations, which I'm gonna take, and I'm gonna order my spy master to find secrets in the Seljuk capital. Oh, I can pay a lot and gain a lot of piety here. Okay, this was a successful pilgrimage. I'm now bald, and I can become a cannibal. Why not? It's funny. Oh, and I'm the steward of the Seljuk Empire. Yes, put me in more important positions, please. Right, we now have actually some money. And the guy who rules Khuzestan is not holding it together at all. Oh, I could actually negotiate an alliance with him. And he would accept it. But I want this duchy. It's a good duchy for me to have under me as a vassal, so I bought it, and now let's go murder the guy. I'll besiege his capital, he's fighting his own civil war now, so it's good. Oh, and I can extort my subjects. He has some sort of army here, so I'm crushing it. And I've won it. This is now mine, thank you. And if I just wait for a few months, I'm gonna become the king of Mesopotamia. And I have a dangerous faction against me, but that's not important, you know? And now I have enough money and I'm the king of Mesopotamia. I have the Spear of the Prophet, which gives me a lot of bonuses. And I have even bigger amounts of holdings I can have, so I'm gonna definitely construct some new. The Seljuk Emperor is now granting me a lot of vassals, not titles. We have the entire kingdom under our control now, and I have apparently too few spouses. But I still have more land to conquer, so I'm gonna start with this guy. You know, his claim I have, and now let's go. Do the whole trick of killing his men and destroying his bloodline. Oh, and the faction against me still doesn't seem to want to go away. I've besieged something, I'm just defeating his army now, and he only has one holding left, so this is gonna be very easy. And there's two factions against me. Oh, this faction actually wants to install the Seljuk Emperor as the new Sultan of my lands. Well, I can also revoke this guy's titles, and he holds the Beylik of Samara. It's 83%, and if it fails, he's gonna rise up with like all my vassals. So I wanna wait for before I win this war. But I also have only 4 months left until the war is over. So, I mean, the faction rises up anyway, so I'm gonna revoke him the title now, and I'm gonna hope that it works in my favor. Please, it's 17% chance. Yeah, it worked. I'm also over my holding limit, which doesn't matter really. And I also need a new I need a new steward, which I'm gonna use this guy, who's my powerful vassal. It's gonna be fine. The faction should be also weakened. I'm gonna send this guy a gift. Oh, I hope it changes. No, it doesn't change his mind. These guys all hate me, but he's actually, you know, a bit dangerous. I'm gonna send him money, however, and he should not revolt anymore. Yes, like this. And these guys have rebelled. Well, they have 4,500 men. I have some strong allies here, however. This guy is very far off. Why did I? All the way over here. However, it should be fine. I'm gonna stay here, mostly besieging this guy's capital, and I'm gonna be leading this myself because I don't wanna lose this. So that's one war done. Oh, I should probably give away these duchy titles. Yeah, that would be a good idea. This guy has not revolted against me, but he should like me after I give him this. This guy, he's from the Seljuks, but he's also good in diplomacy, so I can use him later. And he took away one of the revolting vassals. They're finally here, so now let's go beat my vassals. Or, you know, just besiege some of their lands. Besieging takes a lot of time, and I'm not here for it. I'm also gonna build some good money-making buildings here in my holdings. I wanna make a lot of money here, and this is a great terrain for playing tall. Oh, I've captured the guy who led the revolt. And all of you actually like me. Why do you like me? I don't know. I could demand conversion and gain a weak hook, so, you know, I think that's a good thing. So I wanna conquer a bit more land before I kick the bucket. This guy, he's a powerful duke here. I mean, relatively powerful, he's much weaker than I am. So I'm gonna, you know, also conquer him. Oh, I'm infirm, of course. Well, this was actually pretty close. The mountains are very much a good defensible position. Okay, that should be enough after one more siege. I gained the nickname The Cruel. Like for what? Oh, I have 4700, I guess. Sadistic. I mean, I think it does make actually sense. Anyway, this is mine now. And I'm gonna give it to someone who's not the guy who ruled it before, because he would absolutely hate my guts. And I'm gonna build some more. Castles here. Oh, just as I did it, I'm dead. Well, I'm 44. That's not actually much, so doesn't change anything really. I'm gonna go again for trades. Hopefully, I can get someone who has some decent one. And we're -2 for some reason on making money. Well, and we are a patriarch, okay. I'm gonna take Majesty Focus, however. When I can... No, I can't negotiate an alliance with this guy. And I think I have 0 alliances, right? Yeah. We're losing money because we have, for some reason, still our armies raised. And we should fill our council, as everybody fucking hates us. When we are the spy master of the Seljuk Empire. Which is still going very strong with its 11,000 special soldiers, which are extremely OP. I mean, as the spy master, we could do some shenanigans here with, you know, murder. Oh, great, some new diseases right here. Who can I declare war on? On some absolute nobodies. Everyone who's just outside the Seljuk Empire. Well, I would want to get independent. So let's see what we can do here against the Emperor. There are people who will join if we pay them, so let's spend some of our money. And it's on 95. This should work. That, hopefully, will then do absolute wonders with the Empire. Hopefully some civil wars, and we can... Oh, and well, do what these guys are trying to do to us. I'll call in one of my allies, this one. He's not in a war of his own currently, so he's perfect for this. And then now I'm gonna beat one of these rebellious vassals because they didn't think through the fact that they're on the other sides of my realm, so I can just defeat them separately. Yes, I was worried in here for a second, but it's fine. Oh, and they're coming back. Come on, catch them and defeat them, of course. Oh, and there's another plague. Where is it? Why are there so... Oh, it's here. I think that's fine, that won't spread into our lands. Surely. Oh, and I inherited this duchy. I'm gonna give it to this guy. Treacherous villain. Okay, maybe not to that one. I think I should give it to someone who has like... Maybe someone who's a coward. This one. Because he's then less likely to rebel and he's gonna be intimidated by me instantly. And terrified. Yes, he's terrified, so he won't do shit against me. So now I have actually a great spy master. Plus I inherited some of these men-at-arms, which I mean, I didn't have to pay for them, so why not? Also, I have 1,000 more men I can raise, so I'm definitely gonna do that. And the Seljuk Emperor is dead. So here's the new one. And he's also extremely strong with his 11,000 special soldiers. Fuck you, my guy. Fuck you. Anyway, we're winning this battle. Oh, and I'm the Chancellor of the Seljuk Empire now. Yes, make your disloyal vassals one of your most important council members. Of course, that's a great idea. And you stop running right now. Where are you going? He's ran into my land. Right, let's now finally besiege this place. And maybe buy some more onagers so I can actually besiege it. I fucking died almost instantly. Well, so now I'm the terrible guy. Well, at least I'm martial focused. Here's the great spy master. He's still mine. He's terrified as shit. And everyone else is just really doing fine. And I'm, again, the Chancellor. Besiege this place. Now I just need to crush it. What's going on with... No new factions, actually. It's good. Oh, and I should get some more wives. Why? Mostly raised armies. I mean, I do have a lot of men-at-arms. And I don't have that many holdings. Like this was inherited by my half-brother. However, I do have this holding which I can revoke from this guy. My wife is useless. That's always great. Anyway, this guy is in my dungeon. And if I revoke his title, do I lose prestige from this? I don't actually know, because it doesn't show that I will lose it. I'll try. I didn't lose prestige, okay. That's good, so now let's give it to someone who's, again, craven. And ideally also young. Come on, this guy is OP. He's defeating everyone. I'm gonna try to murder him again. And no one will join. I'm gonna ransom my prisoners so I can get money. And now let's see who I can bribe into murdering the Emperor. This guy. This guy. And this guy. And that's 95%. Come on, do it! And he's dead. And what if I try joining this dissolution faction? Just need more members. I see. They just have these 10,000 special soldiers are really making this hard. There's no point to it, I'm not gonna leave it. My son and player heir, he can be sadistic, ambitious or paranoid. Ambitious, although sadistic is also pretty good. Oh, and I can become aggressive attacker. Come on, another plague, really? Oh, what is this? Holy shit. There's a war against tyranny. Everyone is rising up against the Seljuk Sultan. You will not stand alone, I'm gonna join this. Everyone is against the High Sultan or whatever is his title. So let's see how we do here. That's plus 18. Where are his armies? Oh. He's fighting some guys in Georgia. Meanwhile, we'll besiege every one of his lands. And his 11,000 men are coming back. And he died. Okay, I'm gonna stick with my... Holy shit. Oh no, they're coming after me. Save me, my friends. Oh, we have almost won. Oh, here is one of his land. Here's one piece of land that's not actually... Oh. Oh, I see his capital is there, it moved. Well, I'm gonna besiege this place. And that should maybe even win us this. No, it won't. Fine. Doesn't matter. Let's go help with the besieging of his capital. And my son comes of age and he's a tough soldier. What a disappointment. Anyway, I'm gonna marry him off to someone with good traits. So we've deposed someone and here he's now who rules is a 6-year-old kid. So now what happens if I, let's say, create a dissolution faction? Some people join. Ah, I like that. He still has a lot of special soldiers. But people are joining. And if I can bring all my allies into this, yeah, it's gonna work. Oh, now there's a faction against me. Oh, this guy is an absolute Chad. God, I'm gonna send him a gift and hope that he leaves the faction. Yeah, he does. No, they're too weak to send an ultimatum. And the faction against my liege is too weak to send an ultimatum. However, there is a faction that is going to try and take over the empire. So I'm gonna press demands anyway and try to steal the victory here. War it is then, of course. Allies. You won't come in. Well, that's a betrayal. Right, luckily I have a lot of kids, so I'll bring someone else. I need my allies to rally around me and then I can crush these Seljuk type. He's gonna... I thought that he was gonna run straight at them. Oh, someone was here. Someone who was hostile. Whatever. Alright, now that we have the numbers, let's go on the offensive. And let's besiege his capital, actually. We have a lot of men here. So let's see what's gonna happen. My allies are coming in, so are his men. And we've wiped the floor with them. We have to win before the other faction does, or the capital changes hands and things like that, and this is a much stronger force against us here, so great! Luckily I have a lot of siege weapons, so this is pretty easy. Dissolution war 1. The Persian Empire is destroyed. Now there's just this huge mess of the Kingdom of Persia, which I could actually probably take advantage of and conquer some of their lands. I'm gonna go on Hajj now, because I need more piety, and then I can actually subjugate someone. Which, if I could subjugate the Persian kingdom right now, that would be hell of a conquest. Let's go. Also, I have poor health. I mean, my heir is young, so why is this my heir and not this? Why isn't this guy my heir? Why is he... I don't want him as my heir, he sucks. This is really weird. Why isn't my good son my heir? Maybe because he's my regent or something? Is he even in the line of success? Yeah, he's second. Why is he my player heir? I don't understand why. I'm gonna disinherit this one. No, not this one. This one. I mean, it costs legitimacy. Even though, like, I mean, 400 is not bad at this point, so... Even though I lose all these, like, bonuses, it's not that much. I'm gonna just disinherit this guy. I don't want him as my heir. Yes, this one must be my heir. He's one-eyed. Oh, that's cool. Who can I subjugate? Khorasan. I mean, those would be such terrible borders. I think I would really like to subjugate Persia, but I have a truce with him for 4 years. Although I can murder him, which will quite shorten this time. King of Persia actually managed to hold this together. He actually is pretty... Oh, most of them are the special soldiers, but now he's dead, so... And I can subjugate him. I call in my allies. My one ally who remained, doesn't matter. I'll get another one. And let's kick some Persian ass. Oh, eccentric, that wasn't the one I wanted. And I've defeated them in a battle that was started by someone else. That's the capital. Let's take over even more. Here, this was sieged not so long ago. Oh, he has a lot of men here. But he split and I've stack wiped them. Hehe. No. Oh, good. It was the disinherited one. My disinherited son died. For a second I almost had a heart attack because I thought my heir died. But luckily he didn't. Oh, and there's a renewed jihad. And I can declare jihad? Oh, my armies are raised. I'll try later. He's raised more men, but it doesn't matter. I subjugate him no matter what. Haha! Now I'm massive, and the last what remains of the Seljuks is this guy who's a very large amount of claims, and about whom I can do nothing. And I've gained so many artifacts from this. Hair of Muhammad, Cloak of Muhammad, Mysterious Lamp, and this sword. The Abbasids are powerful now. And I should replace most of these powerful vassals if I want to keep this around together for longer than a few minutes. And I should demand conversion of everyone, because everyone here is very much not my type of Islam. Now that's all the titles handed out. My heir should be well set up here. I could make this a two-parter. Tell me in the comments if you'd like that, but for now, this I think is everything this has to offer. The Seljuks are no more, the Abbasids are by far the most powerful Muslim empire, or I guess Sultanate. So yeah, that's all.